Hi, I'm Joyce Schroeder, President of Flourishing Culture Consultants. This is my second audio recording. The topic, a conscious approach towards leadership. In my first audio recording, I talked about how organizations needed more gardeners, leaders who nurture the workforce and create the condition where their people can flourish and grow. For some listeners, this might be easy because it's the way you manage right now. For others, this might present its challenges. Years of operating the same way and getting results make people question, well, why do I need to change? And even if a leader wanted to become more of a gardener, we as humans can get stuck in habitual ways of being. We know from the latest research in the field of neuroscience that repeated experiences cause lasting changes in the structure of the brain. That's why it's hard to change habits and old thought patterns. It's difficult to unlearn and do things differently. It requires consistent efforts over time, creating new experiences so new habits are formed. I like the work done by Anderson and Ackerman Anderson. They write in their book, Beyond Change Management, about the need for leaders to take a conscious approach. They define conscious as, quote, possessing conscious awareness, witnessing your experience, reflecting, being alert, clear-minded, observant, close quote. It's all about being present in the here and now. This is in contrast to leaders who act without conscious awareness. They take in experiences, but rather than making new choices, they go through the motions and do what they've always done, pretty much acting on autopilot. Now, there might be those of you who hear this and think, man, have I had a lot of unconscious bosses. And yes, I'm sure we have all had such bosses. But I invite you to take a beat before you start judging. Every day, every one of us experiences states of conscious awareness and unconscious awareness. And this happens continuously in both our personal and professional lives. We could all up our game and work towards becoming more consciously aware. It's a skill, and like other skills, it can be strengthened over time. So how can we strengthen this muscle? Well, here's some ideas for your consideration. First, challenge your assumptions and beliefs about what you're seeing. In the moment, check in and ask yourself, do I have enough data to make that assumption, to feel the way I do? Rather than defaulting to the negative, assume positive intent. It creates the possibility of a different outcome. Second, meditate or engage in some kind of contemplative practice every day. Even if it's as simple as taking 3 deep conscious breaths, this ritual helps you develop more present moment awareness. Third, commit to observing, learning, growing. Take the time at the end of each day to review what worked and what didn't work. Give yourself proper acknowledgement for behaviors that worked. And think through what didn't work. Now, this doesn't mean that you beat yourself up. Rather, think, what could I have done differently? What do I need to learn? Perhaps even visualize how you could have handled the situation in a more conscious way. This heightened awareness and processing of events will help you make more conscious choices over time. And finally, before you have those important conversations, ask yourself the following questions. 1. Am I clear and calm? 2. Have I put myself into the other person's shoes? 3. Am I acting consistent with my values? 4. Is it my intention to improve the situation? And 5. Am I about to act like the person I want to be? A yes answer to each of these questions gives you that green light to take action. So remember, if we do what we've always done, we will get the results we have always gotten. To create a flourishing culture, we need leaders who show up differently and make conscious choices. And it starts with this, doing this internal work. Choosing one or more of these activities and committing to do them every day will help you create new neurological pathways and correspondingly new habits. Your workforce awaits. So let's get started. Try try some of these practices and let me know what happens. Write me at joyceschroeder@flourishingcultures.com.